Hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing good and welcome to everyone watching this video from Hong Kong. We reached Hong Kong and this is day 3 of our Hong Kong series with a toddler. Today is 5th September 2025 and we are down here to have a breakfast. No one else was there. We were totally jet lagged, tired, took a quick power nap and down here straight to get ourselves recharged for the long trip and a day that's planned ahead. First thing first, feed the toddler. As I was mentioning in my day two's video that the right time to travel to Hong Kong is not anywhere between July to September, but we did had a long personal plan up in India, so we really couldn't avoid this timeline. And unfortunately, we were stuck in a level 5 typhoon warning. Yes, it was really, really bad out there. Asking people around there, they were saying no, it's very normal. But for us, being a first time visitors in Hong Kong, we were really worried as to how the day is gonna look like. But food is right in front of us. This everything, the platter and the breakfast buffet that was spread in front of us was an inclusion in the ticket price. And yes, we were staying in the hotel Holiday Inn in the Mongkok area. So it was a pretty good spread, starting with the English breakfast, the basic ones, juices, tea, coffee as beverages, bread, sandwiches, omelets, and we also offered, eggs of any choice. We also had sausages and pancakes for the little one. So that was our English breakfast platter for the morning. But let me tell you why we opted for a Holiday Inn in the Mongkok area. Mongkok is an area which is ideally the first option that comes to the first time visitors in Hong Kong because it has a wide area of holiday hotels ranging from international chains to boutique hostels, and we there pretty much were getting options like executive rooms, the standard doubles, and even there were options like capsule style pods for budget travelers, and the range of those rooms were approximately from Hong Kong dollars 300 to 500, and it was also varying to the upscale rooms, the international hotels, which also costed around 360 per night, which was almost close to Hong Kong $2,000 and more. But then you can choose your options. There are a variety of options available, and most hotels they offered Wi-Fi, air conditioning, and laundry services. Some also featured the rooftop pools, gyms, and on-site dining with both local and international favorites. So here we are taking the full advantage of our jet lag and out in the Mongkok street at 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m. Mongkok is just beginning to stir. The streets are a blend of early commuters, elderly residents practicing the Tai Chi in the parks, and delivering vans unloading fresh produce for the day's market. Local bakeries are just opening, filling the air with the aroma of pineapples, buns, egg tarts, while shopkeepers sweep storefronts and prepare for the influx of the shoppers. The tempo is brisk yet peaceful. The city's famous energy is present, but the crowds are still manageable, offering a rare glimpse of Mongkok's daily rhythm. Mongkok, set in the vibrant Kulin Peninsula of Hong Kong, is an iconic neighborhood famed for its dazzling street life, electric shopping, and a spellbinding fusion of old and new. Attracting millions of visitors every year, Mongkok offers a unique window into Hong Kong's culture, commerce, and architectural ingenuity. Whether you are a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, Mongkok is a must-explore destination teeming with memories waiting to be made. Mongkok's name translates to busy corner in Cantonese, a fitting description for an area that was once a tranquil fishing village. Throughout the 20th century, Bangkok evolved dramatically, becoming a center for trade, textiles, and entertainment. Its streets bear the marks of this transformation, with traditional Thong Lao buildings and neon signs standing side by side with gleaming modern towers. Bangkok's rich history is woven into its bustling markets and side streets where old Cantonese tea houses and family-run shops still flourishes. So here we are, crossing the level 8 warning of typhoon by then, and we reached 7-Eleven to grab a bottle of milk before a toddler dozes off for her daytime nap. But then, to our surprise, though it was pretty pocket-friendly prices at 7-Eleven, we didn't have the milk that we wanted, but just took a quick stroll of how the items that's being offered in Hong Kong and how we can leverage the Canadian style milk versus the Hong Kong style milk for a toddler. The major attractions from Hong Kong that we were really tempting to visit is the Temple Street Night Market, the Five Wen Street, the Sneakers Market, the Ladies Market, the Goldfish Market, and the traditional tea house where dim sums are classic. After a good nap, we dressed ourselves fit and perfect for the adventure to begin in Hong Kong. So starting with, we were heading for the Victoria Peak, but yes, we didn't buy the tickets for the Symphony of Lights because it was not matching with our toddler's sleep schedule. So Hong Kong skyline is one of the world's most dramatic, boasting more skyscrapers about 150 meters than ever in New York City. In Bangkok and beyond, these towers are more than just architectural statements, they are feasts of engineering designed for excellence. And here, we just stopped at a nearby vendor or store to get our octopus card and board the metro that takes us to the nearest metro station for a trip. The Octopus card is Hong Kong's reusable contactless card, smart card, used for public transport, retail purchases, and more. It's essential for travelers for convenient access to MTR, buses, ferries, trams, and even some shops and restaurants. And you can purchase this card at any MTR stations and even some convenience stores like the Circle K. You tap on entry or exit sensors for transit and at participating retailers to pay for the goods. And you can reload at any MTR station nearby, and upon departure, return the card at any MTR customer service center for a refund of the remaining balance and deposit. So we did a top-up of 50 Hong Kong dollars for each. Definitely try the Symphony of Lights. It's a nightly multimedia show involving more than 40 buildings on both sides of the Victoria Harbour. It combines lights, lasers, and music and creates a dazzling spectacle. The daily show timing is 8 p.m. sharp, and the approximate duration is around 10 minutes, and the best view locations is Sim Sa Shui Promenade near the Hong Kong Cultural Centre or from a harbour ferry. So with level 8 drop down to level 5 in the typhoon, we got some confidence to step on the streets again and now head straight towards the famous Victoria Harbour. So Bangkok is a lively district in Kowloon, famous for its shopping streets and local eateries. And reaching Victoria Harbour from Bangkok is pretty straightforward thanks to Hong Kong's efficient public transport system. So you can leverage the MTR, you can board a train heading towards the central station and disembark at the Sim Sa Shui station. You can just follow the exit E or the exit L6 to reach the Star Ferry Pier and the waterfront promenade. And if you're taking the bus, take a franchised bus. List, for example, the routes were 1, 2, 6, or 9 from Bangkok to Sim Sa Shui. Alight near the harbour, commonly at the Nathan Road or Salisbury Road stops. And if you hop in on a taxi, then try in the red taxi from Bangkok and ask for Sim Sa Shui and the Star Ferry Pier. Expect the journey to take around 15 to 20 minutes depending on the traffic. Travel times typically ranges around 15 to 30 minutes, making it a convenient trip for all the visitors. There are so many things to see in and around the Victoria Harbour, like the Avenue of Stars. You can stroll around the scenic promenade modeled after the Hollywood's Walk of Fame, celebrating Hong Kong's film legends with statues and handprints. Then we have the Symphony of Lights. You can also take a Star Ferry ride. You can also take a classic Star Ferry across the harbour between Sim Sa Shui and the central Wan Chai for a nostalgic, budget-friendly way to experience the waters and the view. You can go to the Space Museum or the K11. You can also just sit at the massive shopping complexes featuring the international brands, restaurants, and stunning harbourfront terraces. The Victoria Peak, definitely. And for a panoramic view of the Victoria Harbour, you really need to head to the Victoria Peak via the Peak Tram from the Central. Weather being on our side, we slowly head towards the spectacular Victoria Harbour. Kowloon Park offers gardens, aviaries, and a peaceful escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Victoria Harbour is a must-see for anyone visiting Hong Kong, offering a blend of culture, stunning views, and a vibrant city life. With easy access from Mongkok and plenty of attractions along the waterfront and beyond, your visit is sure to be unforgettable. So here we are crossing by the K11 Museum, and slowly and steadily, after taking a Uber ride because we were lost, we reached the spectacular Victoria Harbour. So we spent around 4 Hong Kong dollars in the MTR metro, and we also spent 50 Hong Kong dollars to book an Uber to reach Victoria Harbour. So we just couldn't skip it because the weather was really on our favor at that point of time. It was beautiful. It was around 3:30ish p.m. and it was a little bit on a cooler side, and we were so happy and refreshed coming to the spectacular view of the harbour. Victoria Harbour is one of the Hong Kong's most iconic and picturesque destinations, renowned for its stunning skyline, bustling waterfront, and vibrant atmosphere. Whether you are a first-time visitor or returning to soak up the views, this guide will help you discover the best things to see in and around the harbour, plus practical directions on how to reach to Victoria Harbour from Mongkok, which I shared few minutes earlier in the same video. Currently, we are in our 6th international country, Hong Kong, where East meets West and the old meets new. So after boarding off at the Jordan station, we reached the central part of Hong Kong Island. Hong Kong has its world's most efficient and the best public transport, and it was started in 1906 at Kowloon Canton Railway, which was completed in 1915. This Avenue of Stars is basically inspired by Hollywood's Walk of Fame, just like how we see different celebrities' handprints on the floor, on the ground. Here they have engraved handprints on the harbor's walls or the railings and of famous Hong Kong celebrities and actors. So you'll be getting the best view of the Hong Kong from this particular harbor. So try to choose a particular and a good time of the day to encash the best view of all. The advisable timing is try in the evening to witness the sparkling lights and the Symphony of Light show, which happens every day at 8 p.m. It's world's largest permanent light show. Okay, tell me one thing. Can you imagine London with their red double-decker buses or those boxy black cabs? Or say if you're from India, so can you imagine Mumbai without their local trains? Or if you are from Kolkata, like me, the city of joy, can you imagine the city without its beautiful yellow taxis? No, right? Just like that, Hong Kong is incomplete without the star ferries and the ding-ding trams. Its history is really interesting as it dates back to 1880. It was started by a Parsi cook named Darabji Noroji Mithaiwala, and till 1972 this was the only affordable option to commute between islands. I'm talking about the Star Ferries. So the ferry point, the pier, is right close to the famous clock tower, and it goes to ideally two places, which is on the central side of the island and the Wan Chai. But we didn't opt for that because our little one, as I mentioned, was already falling off to sleep, and we didn't want it to miss her night sleep schedule. So we took the bus 35A and headed back to our Mongkok area at Holiday Inn, where we were halting for the day. After surviving the level 8 typhoon warning in the first day in Hong Kong, we kind of survived, along with the toddler's tantrums that comes along. So we had a good 30-minute stay, and we headed back quickly to the bus stop, and we boarded 35A, as I mentioned, to reach our hotel and before the downpour started, because the rain was happening non-stop. In 5 minutes rain was there, and the other 5 minutes it's stopping, so it was really unpredictable. So that was the view of the double ticker, the level 2 of the bus, but we just sat at the level 1 because our toddler, being toddler, she was really restless at the end of a long day 1 in Hong Kong. I just want to share one observation. So we were staying at the Kowloon side, which is pretty flat in terms of the geography, but the Hong Kong Island side, it had a lot of slopes. So definitely please carry your strollers if you are traveling with a toddler or toddlers just like us and our family. So with that, with rain on our heads, we reached the Mongkok area. With that, we ended a day 1 in Hong Kong. Please do like, comment and subscribe to our channel to watch more such videos coming from Hong Kong. Till then, have a great day and take care. Bye.